Good morning, everyone. When we talk about business risks, we typically focus on market volatility, competition, or financial exposure. But today, I want to discuss what may be the greatest risk of all: fear itself. Fear is expensive. It has a tangible cost that rarely appears on our balance sheets, but profoundly impacts our bottom line. Every time we choose safety over possibility, every time we say, "That's not how we do things here," we're paying the steepest tax in business, the opportunity cost of innovation not pursued. Think about the companies that once dominated their industries, but are now case studies in business schools for all the wrong reasons. Kodak, who invented the digital camera but shelved it for fear of cannibalizing their film business. Nokia, who refused to embrace touchscreen technology despite having the resources to lead that revolution. Their fear of disrupting themselves ultimately led to being disrupted by others. What these companies missed was something Eric Ries articulated brilliantly in The Lean Startup. Success in today's market doesn't come from executing a perfect plan. It comes from what Ries calls validated learning. This means creating small, measured experiments designed not just to succeed or fail, but to teach us something specific about our market, our customers, or our assumptions. At Melbourne Business Advisors, we've implemented this approach with remarkable results. Rather than developing comprehensive strategies in isolation, we build minimum viable offerings and test them with real customers. We measure outcomes, adjust our approach, and test again. Each iteration reduces uncertainty and brings us closer to product market fit without requiring massive upfront investment. This process mirrors what mathematicians call gradient ascent, a method for finding the highest point by consistently moving in the direction of steepest increase. In business terms, we don't need to see the entire path to success from where we stand today. We simply need to identify the next step that takes us higher than where we are now. Some call this approach risky. I call it the opposite. The riskiest strategy in today's economy is standing still while the world changes around you. Perfect information is a luxury none of us have. Waiting until you're certain means waiting until it's too late. Time is the biggest threat to success. New tools are available today that replace human effort, that decrease wasted time and transforms our process of constructing testable ideas instantly, making decisions on our next step possible in minutes instead of months. Consider Amazon, which began as an online bookstore but conducted countless experiments across different markets. Many failed. The Fire Phone comes to mind, but others like AWS transformed entire industries and now generate billions in revenue. Had Amazon feared failure, had they feared stepping outside their core business, they would be a fraction of the company they are today. So how do we practically overcome this cost of fear in our organizations? First, reframe failure. When an experiment doesn't yield the expected result, that's not failure, it's data. The only true failure is an experiment that doesn't teach us anything. Second, right-size your risks. You don't need to bet the company on a single initiative. Break big ideas into small testable hypotheses that can be validated quickly and cheaply. Third, celebrate learning over outcomes. When a team comes to you with unexpected results from an experiment, don't ask, "Why didn't this work?" Ask, "What did we learn? And how does that inform our next step?" Finally, make risk-taking safe. If your culture punishes those who take intelligent risks that don't pay off, you're incentivizing exactly the wrong behavior. Safe choices that maintain the status quo while slowly rendering your business obsolete. As we navigate the complexities of today's business landscape, remember that the path upward isn't a straight line. It's a series of experiments, learnings, and adjustments that gradually move us toward our vision of greater success. The cost of fear isn't just the innovations we never pursue or the markets we never enter. It's the gradual decline that happens so slowly we barely notice, until one day we wake up and realize the world has moved on without us. Let's choose differently. Let's choose courage over comfort. Let's choose the possibility of extraordinary success over the certainty of gradual irrelevance. Thank you.